Comparison is absolutely a unconscious pattern that can prevent you from happiness, that can prevent you from being ultimately productive, that can prevent you from accessing your highly sensitive strengths. But comparison is such a key to go deeper regarding your ability to pay attention and be aware. The comparison chart. And also you can find a version of this chart on page 68 of Different, the Highly Sensitive Leadership Revolution by Heather Dominick. That's me. Now, typically, especially as an untrained highly sensitive, when we engage in this type of comparison, we, as highly sensitives, come up short as less than or not enough. Now, here's where the opportunity becomes very interesting, which is to acknowledge. Let's take it one step back to first recognize and then to acknowledge if comparison even comes up. And if it does, to allow that acknowledgement to be an opportunity for inquiry, not to beat yourself up. Oh, comparison is everywhere. I can't even go any place I be without feeling like I'm not enough, feeling like I don't measure up, feeling like I'm less than, rather than just going down that beat up self rabbit hole or getting caught in that part of the highly sensitive coping cycle. The opportunity again is to recognize, to allow, and to inquire. Wow, that's so interesting. I still go to that old familiar place of not enough. I still go to that old familiar place of less than. What is that about? Let me dive into that. A healthy use of comparison, which here we have this beautiful chart in front of us, and we go to the top of the chart. We see the word essential in the center of a heart. And then on either side of that heart, we see the words privilege of, agency. Privilege of agency is the act of choosing how you use comparison. I get to choose. I don't have to automatically go to that habitual place of not enough, of less than. I can gather evidence. I can be inspired. I can look at what other highly sensitive entrepreneurs and leaders are doing, and then I can A, adapt for me, upper left-hand corner of the chart. I can R, receive support for me, and then C, I can create for me. I can take this experience of comparison as evidence, as inspiration, and move it into creation. The counter to letting go of comparison is letting in, celebrating baby steps. This is a muscle to be built over time. It is the ultimate in terms of shifting from shadows to strengths. So comparison is actually your friend. It's all about how you choose to use it. It can either suck you dry of happiness and productivity, or it can fuse you, fuel you, inspire you, motivate you to adapt, receive, and create. So how do you choose? How do you choose to work with comparison? Make the choice, make it conscious, be brave, use your strengths.